On play action, Young. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45 yards on the play.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
Young looks to throw on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion right is Robinson. A play fake, now Young. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. It'll be Young again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Young will set to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Looking to throw, Young. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. They brought the house that time. we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Young wasting no time, right to the air. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And they're going to get this up to midfield. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. And that'll be caught by Tony. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Young into the slide, and he's got a first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Young to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they're going to start to pass the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Robinson, the motion man right. Young off the play fake. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Young finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. It's Young on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Off the play fake, Young. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Third and short yardage, Young. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10, down at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Young. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make second down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7. They go play action. Young rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Josh Reynolds, 30 yards. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for... The Young's going to throw for this. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Now a second down throw for Young. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Now here's Young. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To throw on second down is Young. Six yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down. Now Young. steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pick. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Young. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here is Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaiah Likely. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, is swapping that onus back and forth.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Young now. He's got it complete to Gibbs.
No plan.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting into him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
How you doing that?
It's Young off play action. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he is going to have the Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 14-yard touchdown. Let's get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing, Young. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Young. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Young. He'll buy some time right. Oh, Young loses it.
I'm stupid, bro.
He's free going
Top of this. Nah, I just slipped.
Sequence there, he was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
How is this nigga open, bro?
That's caught inside the 35. Inside the 10. Loose inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Four seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And he's going to give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. In motion right is Robinson. Final play of the half, Young. Left side, he's got Robinson. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? I need a new QB, bro.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end
bro,
zone.
I don't know why they did that, bro. This nigga, why'd you emo? You not good? Bro, this nigga sucks, bro. Emo, bro. Not good at all.
They're down here in the second half. want to try and make something happen.
Why
If
me
you're the guy with the
bitch,
ball in your
nigga,
hand, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do
now you
was to
running
get
the
outside the
bro, this
pocket
nigga
and see
so
if he can find
lame.
a big play downfield.
Now he's free to midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First down, and they go with Swift again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young to throw it.
Bro, what did that?
That is caught downfield by Beckham. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll look to throw.
Bro,
There's a diving catch right side. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they took their shot. That one was kind of up for grabs that time. And you've got to be careful defensively not to make contact too early. But that was textbook right there to get in tight and force the incompletion.
Young's throw caught by Tony. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Young steps away. He finds his man. It's Robinson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. On play action, Young. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Please drop.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. From the gun, here's Swift. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run here with Swift. And now off to the races down the right side. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
And he will have a Lions 1st down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying.
If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they take a knee. With victory in the cards. And they'll indeed take a knee. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one is right through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move in.
Nigga weird, bro. Stupid. I'm saying that nigga wouldn't even do that. So. Man. This season I'm gonna win a Super Bowl, but my the rules are very simple. I'm not allowed to use the auction house. Every win I get adds $75 to the bank, and every race win is 1 pack of my juice. Hey, what's good, you guys? Welcome. Let's take a look at our starting team. We've got a 70 overall with silver everywhere. But there are a few packs you get just.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Robinson, the motion man right. The play fake. Now Young. Escaping the pressure right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think since he's outside pocket, and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
On second down, Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. To the air once more, Young, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Young.
Bro, how
this is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Following the interception, Love. That's complete to Tony. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll bring Tony in motion left. On 1st and 10, Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it, but Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Love now to pass on 1st down. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Christian Watson, 66 yards. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. Inside the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now Love. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able... Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Young off the play fake. Out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Young will set to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
4th down, Young. That's to his running back, complete. He's got room to roam. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibbs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now Young. Flush to his right. Robinson hauling it in outright. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Josh Reynolds from 8 yards out. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll lead to 7. Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've
got his man complete. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Love. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 4th down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
an absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the 1st half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. The pick. And they...
Not even good.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Ford Field. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, Young. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Reynolds, 75 yards. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for two here. And Young's going to throw for this. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for two.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for two, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35, here's second and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that's caught inside the 35. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Devin Hester, 65 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
This fielded right at the goal line. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play.
To the left side and intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very
He's got daylight. Look at the big fella go. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Touchdown, Detroit. Herb Smith Jr. taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Young to throw it. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Young. Flush to his right. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. It'll be Young again. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Here is Young. Robinson's got it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Young now. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries and 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points in this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Fame. These types of things are happening to you. What goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with it.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. It's Young off play action. On the move to his left. And this is taken in at the 5.
That's why you're not getting invited to my funeral.
For a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Young. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Now here's Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's butter stuff.
They go play action. Young rolling to his left. Well, he's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have regained the lead. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Play action now. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Burrow will throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And it's going to be another 1st down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now it's Burrow. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On play action, Young. Being chased out left. And this one too low.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Young on third down. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a middle of the field. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Ball here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. 2nd interception. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you, you got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now Burrow on first down. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Burrow looking to pass. That'll be caught. It's Hester finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Tony. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Again, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. There he goes, left side. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice.
Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Young to throw it. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Flush to his right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown, Detroit. Irv Smith Jr., his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are back within a score. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for two here. Now Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone.
Act like on Sunday when we have to do that team bonding thing. They act like we just gonna talk to them. We gonna all get
Offense
in our
ready to begin their drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least three here on this drive.
Your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Robinson. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Looking to throw, Young. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked up by a Caleb Evans. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage.
Really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Burrow on play action. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it's Burrow. This to Hines on the drop-off. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kadarius Toney, 50 yards. And the Lions use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.